Ahmer Shaheen, senior journalist, joining us live from Lahore in Pakistan. Ahmer Shaheen, thank you so much for taking time out to be with us here on WION World is One. First up, I really don't know where and what Donald Trump is thinking when it comes to affairs about South Asia. It is being well received in the Pakistan establishment, is what our correspondent Anas Malik tells us. But clearly, this is an oversight of embarrassing, and atrocious proportions.
Indeed, we're living through the Trump, Khan and Modi era where nothing really matters, especially facts. Facts don't matter at all. Only optics matter, only false promises matter. Imran Khan has promised 10 million jobs to Pakistanis, which is not going to happen. Trump is building a wall, and Narendra Modi is bringing back all the black money from overseas. These are just populist things, and sometimes they work in favor of Khan, sometimes in favor of Modi. The mediator thing is so highly unlikely, not to be expected from India's official narrative ever, that India would seek a mediator. But Donald Trump didn't stop there. He went one step further and he said, I'm going to solve it too. I'm going to solve the Kashmir issue. Now, for those who know him, and most of us do, that's typical Trump, overconfident and always thinking the whole world revolves around him. So,
Ahmer, as you speak, what I'm thinking is that he's looking at the world, going, "Oh, there is the North Korea issue. Let me solve it. There is the Kashmir issue. Let me solve it." And in his bid to win the Nobel Peace Prize, probably.
Yes, I mean, that's one of the things that Trump, Modi and Imran Khan, all three of them want as well. But it takes more than just that to solve issues, for example, of Kashmir. And only rationalism can counter such stupidity from our world leaders now. And I think the first step would be to, it's a funny situation that everyone's got themselves into, but also have to realize that human rights violations anywhere in the world are a very serious issue, and we need to start being honest to ourselves as nations and not as hyper-nationalists, to understand that human rights breaches anywhere, that be it Kashmir, be it Balochistan, be it anywhere else, be it the United States itself, these are serious issues and we need to look at them. And it's very unfortunate that we know that these serious issues would never be addressed, that Trump's idiotic comments are actually funny, more funny than sad.
Right, Ahmer Shaheen there joining us, but this has surely kicked up a storm back here in India about what exactly the Indian government has promised. But the Indian government, in the form of India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar, making it clear that there was never ever a request from India to the US to mediate on Kashmir. Meanwhile, Imran Khan's visit to the United States of America is being marred by several protests by ethnic and religious minorities, and the U.S. media has been widely covering their dissent. The Washington Post released an entire supplement highlighting the issues that minorities are facing in Pakistan. A U.S.-based non-profit organization, the South Asian Minorities Alliance Foundation, published Voice of Karachi, a special supplement in Monday's Washington Times.
A special supplement today in Washington Times. It's a 4-page supplement that actually highlights methodically what the areas in urban Sindh are facing. I have also written a extensive detailed letter to President Trump in which I have asked him to actually, when he meets Pakistani Prime Minister, raise the issue of minorities in Pakistan, which include Muhajirs, Baloch, Pashtun, Ahmadis, Shia, Hazara, and all other Christian, Hindus and Sikhs. Everybody is facing one form of discrimination or another. And while he is here along with the entire military hierarchy, I think it's the best time for the American leadership to raise those issues.
Activists from the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement also protested against Imran Khan. The activists slammed the Imran Khan government in Pakistan for arresting Pashtun leaders and the killing of unarmed civilians by state institutions. The demonstrations brought together a range of campaigners who have traveled from all over the US to protest against the human rights violations by Pakistan's security forces.